Mishnah tells us, Hachofer bor b'shus harabim. Somebody who digs a pit. Hachofer bor b'shus hayachid. Somebody who digs a pit in private territory. Upsachol b'shus harabim. However, the opening, the entrance to the pit, meaning that it's dug underground, but then an entrance comes up in the public thoroughfare. Oh, b'shus harabim, or somebody digs in the public thoroughfare. Upsachol b'shus hayachid, and it opens up into private territory. Or b'shus hayachid upsachol b'shus hayachid acher, or you do it in a private territory, in somebody's private area, and then you open up into another private area. The entrance comes up. Chayav. In all these cases, the person is responsible for the damage that happens in his pit. Hachofer bor b'shus harabim. Somebody who digs a pit in the public area. V'nafal asocho shor or chamor v'meis, and then an ox or a donkey falls into it and dies. So he's responsible. He has to pay for the full damage caused to the animal. Echad hachofer bor shiach u'ma'ara charitzun and itzin chayav. Doesn't matter whether the person's digging a pit or a ditch or a cave or a channel or ditches, all different types of holes. Chayav is responsible. So imkein lama nemar bor. Why does the Torah says a bor, a pit specifically, doesn't mention all these other things. Ma bor sheyesh bo kadei lahamis. So just like a pit, generally its size is enough to kill an animal if it falls in. Asar tfachim, which is how much is that? The depth, 10 tfachim, about 40 inches or so. Af kol sheyesh bo kadei lahamis. So the same is true of any one of these things, the ditch or the cavern or whatever. It has to have a depth of 10 tfachim, of 10 handbreadths. Hayu chusan me'asar tfachim. However, if it's less than 10 tfachim deep, v'nafal asoch shor chamor v'meis, and the animal falls in there and dies, paturs is exempt for the paying for the death of the animal, because that's considered to be some kind of strange occurrence. I mean, it was such a small, it fell 4 inches into the pit. And then died. That's not considered to be your fault in terms of the death. However, huzak bo chayav. If the animal just gets injured in your pit, even if it's not 10 tefachim deep, even if it's not 4 inches deep, then you are responsible for it. Even the smallest amount, right? The animal could trip into it and fall and whatever. Even the smallest amount of size ditch, a person is responsible for the damages.